Welcome to Voices of Vicenza, everybody. How are you doing?
Woo,
Hey, it's good
very
to be here.
good.
All right. I'm Randy.
I'm Laura.
I'm Rick.
I'm Jay Ellie.
So, Jay Ellie, you were just in the musical 9 to 5. You've been here, what, about a year here in Italy?
Yes, that's right. 9 to 5 was awesome. If y'all don't know, I was Darlie Rhodes, a.k.a. Dolly Parton. Yeehaw!
Working 9 to 5. I saw you.
Oh, yes.
And Randy used to be a non-commissioned officer here. You were a station manager at AFM Vicenza.
Still crusty.
And Laura, who's actually Laura as well, you were born here in Vicenza, spent a lot of time in the United States as well.
Yes, spent about 20 years between Germany and the United States and been back for 5 years.
Wow.
Nice.
And I'm Rick, and I'm the Public Affairs Director here at U.S. Army Garrison, Italy. This is going to be a great podcast. I'm so glad that we're talking about Italian news and some of the things that are going on off post.
Yeah. So we, for you, JLE, you're a little bit new to our team here. We translate and summarize Italian news articles from that are going on in the local community to inform everybody what's going on out there. You're like, hey, what's going on? Why is this bridge closed? Or is there overflowing river? Or
Is there a nice festival to go to? Something to do off post. And we do this twice a week.
yeah, and it's always on army.mil/Italy, and we put it on our social media accounts as well. So
Yep, the
make sure you
Garrison
check them
Outlook.
out.
Absolutely.
So, Laura, I know as the Italian person on the team here right now, you're aware of a lot of things going on. What's something you've been learning about in the Italian news?
Well, so the most interesting topic for me was the historic greenhouses at Parco Querini have reopened as Serre Querini, which is a botanical cafe.
Wait, back up. At the where? Parco Carini?
Parco Querini.
Querini.
Okay.
Where is this? What's this about?
So this park is probably mainly known by the community as the Bunny Park.
Ah, the Bunny Park. I've heard about this.
You know what I'm
At
talking
the
about?
hospital, right?
It's by San
Yes,
Bartolo. Yeah,
yes,
sure.
yeah.
Yep,
It's
I remember
between
seeing
downtown and the
bunnies as
hospital.
soon as
Wait,
I left the hospital.
Is it down the Bunny Trail, hopping down the Bunny Trail?
So you can go and collect
really.
bunnies and grill them later, or
Ooh.
Yummy.
I think they're too fast.
Dang, I
I
bet
want
my
to see
dog
you
could
chase
catch 'em.
one, Rick.
I saw a bunny yesterday in Castagnero when I was driving, and I started to chase it because I know that Jay Ellie likes to eat rabbit. So I thought maybe I would bring her some rabbit, but I couldn't catch it.
Man, Rick, you let me down.
But you can actually get bunnies here at the local supermarket, can't you?
Yes, I know I did. And
Oh.
it was real good, too.
But we definitely went down a rabbit hole there. What's the idea about the
Bad
cafe
joke.
in the park?
All right, so this cafe is managed by Agendo, this organization that supports individuals with disabilities, especially people with Down syndrome and their families. And for this specific cafe, they employed staff with Down syndrome, and they offer coffees, pastries, and light meals. It opened on March 21st. I haven't been there yet, but I'm planning to go really soon to support this
Wow,
initiative.
yes, I want to go there, too.
So it's another coffee shop option for me. I love cappuccino, right?
I guess it is.
Yeah, cool.
If they serve ginseng, I'm there.
Ginseng? All right. Ginsengino? What is it called? Ginseng cappuccino? They have ginseng
Oh,
cappuccino.
yeah,
They
yeah.
have
I've had
that, right?
ginseng cappuccino.
Ginseng cappuccino?
With ginseng? I'm not sure. Probably.
Or so, ginseng, these types of things don't
it
exist
up.
in my world because I'm a cafe doppio macchiato guy. If they don't have that, then they probably shouldn't be in Italy. But I'm looking for pretty much any cafe option near the hospital because I really don't like the coffee shop inside the hospital.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
There you
all
have
right.
it.
I
You
went
thought
to that
so?
one, too.
I didn't mind it.
That was
It's
all
in the
right.
first floor. I mean, I guess it's not that bad if you're at the hospital. I think that's probably the least of your worries is how the coffee shop is.
You're gonna catch
Okay,
something?
Rick. Rick is too bougie for the hospital coffee.
I did actually have my last cioccolata calda of the season there because, I call it spinning chocolate. I don't think they have it anymore. It's been getting cold around here lately. So, do they bring the hot chocolate machine back out when it gets cold at the local cafes?
I think they probably serve it all year round.
No. The cioccolata calda machine, you know what I'm talking about. The spinning chocolate. It's like oozing chocolatey
That's
goodiness.
Only when you're sick in the hospital. That's the illness you go there for. I got the spinning
yeah.
chocolate illness.
If something is oozing, you need to get that checked out.
Listen, I'm telling you, every November, these little machines come out at all the little cafes. You get spinning chocolate. If you want hot chocolate in the summer, they'll give it to you, but it's like a packet. They try to make it. I'm talking about the one that spins all
I'm
day.
getting dizzy. I'm getting
And it's
dizzy.
like eating pudding. You know
let's
the
go
one
to
I'm talking
Querini
about?
Park
I know
and
what
find
you're
out if
talking
they
about,
got
but
it.
I've only seen them inside the coffee shops. not
Yes, and so
outside.
yes, but then they take them away, right about now, usually March, April, that's it. Like, as soon as the weather gets warm, people are like, I don't want hot chocolate. So they take that, they put it under a cabinet or something. And I had my last hot chocolate at that one in San Bortolo. But we have to check this one out to see, well, everything that they have there at the new cafe in the
I need to practice saying the name Parco Querini.
Querini. If you put your hands up like this, it
Sounds
works.
even better.
But it's called Serre
Serre
Querini. What does that mean? Serre.
Serre are greenhouses.
Ah, okay, that makes
So
sense.
greenhouses. So it's going to be a nice natural thing to see. Like it's a little bit springy now, right? So you get some
Yes.
flowers. That's going to be cool.
Botanical cafe it's billed as, so
Flowers, bunnies, and coffee. Sign me up.
So all this information is available on the Garrison Outlook, and it's on our Italian news feature. And what's great is we put these out twice a week. This is the type of story that folks can see if they tune in.
Yeah, that's why we're talking about it today, letting people know there's more going on in their community than just going to the food court every day or something,
Exactly. Yeah.
Hey, Ellie, are you going anywhere? Like, you got an article, something about going somewhere, I think, right?
Oh, yes. So, actually, funny story. My castmates from 9 to 5 are going hiking, and I did not sign up because I've never really enjoyed hiking. It's never really been my thing.
Never enjoyed hiking.
No. Well, I have a condition in my ankles, so I'm very hesitant about it because, I'm scared I might get hurt or get intimidated that it'll be too steep and then trigger a flare up and yada, 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 right?
It goes downhill.
And
or
then it just
uphill
goes
from there.
I know, I'm too young for all these problems. But, however, I just read about these trails that are making me want to give it a try.
Okay.
Because they're not very, advanced, very
Yeah.
beginner friendly.
It's not like good Grand Canyon or
Right.
Mount Vesuvius.
Or the
or
52
something.
tunnels.
Oh, 52 tunnels. I
Yeah,
made
no,
it to
not that one.
51 and was ready to give up.
Oh
But,
gosh.
yeah.
No,
so don't do it.
couldn't be me.
No,
But
no.
more of a leisurely stroll,
Yeah.
right? So they're actually right here in Fara Vicentino, which is very like a hop from Vicenza. So we have these trails in our backyards, people.
Wow.
So the first one is called the Admire Fara route. That one's 6.5 kilometers, and it's through vineyards and scenic countryside. So that sounds like something out of a painting. I want to see that.
And you know that 6.5 kilometers is is more than the mile. So actually, it's less miles. So it's not as bad as you think.
Right. I just don't listen to the numbers. I don't need to know. I just need to get lost. The other one is the San Giorgio Trail. That one's a little longer, 7.5 kilometers. That one has panoramic views of the hills and cutie pie little villages.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that sounds like a fairy tale to me. So I think I'll be opting for that one personally.
Yeah. There's so much beauty here in this area, and definitely when the sun's coming out, I'm happier.
Oh my
when the
gosh,
weather's good.
Exactly.
so.
With spring in bloom,
Yeah.
I think it's the ideal time for me to discover the local landscape. I
Yeah.
think it's about that time. I might sign up for my cast members hike trail too. I don't know. I'm just feeling a little crazy today.
The great thing about it is there you mentioned is all right, is this going to be flat? Is this going to be easy for me? I mean, there's hiking for everybody around here. There's the flat stuff. There's the stuff if you want to go in the Colli Berici, the hills like near where I live. All the trails are pretty well marked. The Bianco e Rosso, the white and red trails are all numbered, and they're all pretty easy to hike in that area. But then we get into some really crazy hikes up in the Dolomites and the what's it called? The Ferra, where you climb up the
La Ferrata.
Ferrata. Thank you very much. And you're climbing, actually almost like climbing up the Alps.
Well, that is for experienced hikers.
Yeah, you won't find me there.
Yes.
But actually, since you mentioned that, I did read about the Sentieri system, where they have like the red and white trail signs.
Yeah.
And,
I don't
and
know
that
much
makes
about
it
those.
beginner
I just
friendly.
nodded my head like I knew what he was talking about. What do you
Period,
know
Andy.
more than the red and white, or?
Oh, I know all about
Well,
it.
from
seen
what I've
'em.
read, that actually makes the trails pretty beginner friendly because
Yep.
then you can just follow them along. But
the
I
number or
don't know what the word sentieri means. What does that mean?
Sentieri means trails.
Hey.
Well, there you
I
go.
thought it was something about old
Got it.
people.
Italian
so-
101, everyone.
So the crazy thing is the house that I have, the reason I actually picked this house is because the trail 85 starts right outside the house, and I love hiking.
Does it mean you're 85, close to 85?
No, it's just the Trail 85. It's just the Trail 85. But here's the crazy thing. The local farmer didn't like people walking near his yard or through his vineyard or his olive groves. So he actually changed the trail. He like went and pulled out the little sign and made people like walk on a busy road, like a very dangerous road near where I live. And a lot of times I call them the click-clacks, you know, the older folks with the little alpine walking sticks or
I think that's their knees and hips.
Oh,
No.
But
But you know, he changed this, and I was like, wait a minute, you can't just
that
change
legal?
that. And it's dangerous what you're doing. I actually, I just moved in, I'm the American, I'm like, I think he actually did something wrong. We had to go to the Pro Loco, the little group of people that manage this stuff.
You caused drama like on day one.
I did because of the hiking trails, and I said we can't have dangerous conditions for the old folks going on the busy street. And then I realized, wait a minute, he illegally changed it, so I illegally changed it back.
And you did.
I did, and it goes right through the olive grove that he didn't want it to go through, and let's see him change it back.
I'm gonna go change it and make it go like through your yard and see, like
That would be
go-
great.
trail
It's gonna stop
wars
at your front
begin.
door.
Honestly, we get to see them all the time because the trailhead is right there. So we're always waving hi to people outside the gate, and they're starting the trail, and it's really nice. What's great is to see how many people are hiking enthusiasts here, whether you have the alpine click-clacks or not. Just get out and enjoy some of the landscape. You learn pretty quickly, though, like follow that trail. Like there's a town called Lumignano here, and like the trail goes, and then all of a sudden there's like a cliff of like 300 feet.
ooh,
So follow the trail.
Yeah,
Get
watch
back
your
safely. Get back to a nice cafe. Have some rabbit.
well, there you have it. If you guys want to romanticize your life a little bit,
Yeah.
and some weekend, you can find the information about these trails on our website.
That's right.
Refer to it for later.
There's an outlook.
Yeah, and it's called Fara Vicentino.
That's the name of the town.
Got it. Okay.
Yes,
that was
the
name of
two
trail.
routes
Fara
are
Vicentino.
Admire Fara and San Giorgio. Those are the two trails.
All right. Well, yeah, we already have them out there for you, so go check that out. To get to some trails, you guys probably drive there, right? Who raise your hand if you've ever been in an accident, car accident?
Yeah.
Okay.
sadly.
All right. So,
Unfortunately.
Laura,
Yes.
what's the secret to not being in an accident?
Okay.
What can we learn from you?
Don't text and drive.
Oh, hey, that is what my story's about. So check this out. Distraction tops the causes as Vicenza sees nearly 2 crashes a day. So there's 2 people. It might not sound like a big number, but every day, too, that's 700 a year.
It's a
so
lot.
Ends up being somebody you know or yourself. And one of the main reasons is, the phones, being on your phone.
Counting
or
the bubbles in your Prosecco glass while you're driving. That's
yelling
not
at the
good.
kids in the back seat. I saw that in a movie recently. I have been distracted in my life, and I put a little scratch on my car once from being on the phone. I was exiting the Autobahn once, and I'm very disappointed in myself for doing that, But yeah, a second away from driving, take your eyes away from the road, and that could be it. Not to bring us down any, but,
Yeah, sometimes it only takes us a second.
Normally, I'm distracted by Italian drivers passing me on little tiny roads that barely fit one car anyways. And I'm like, and then I'm distracted. And I went, I almost caused an accident because I just saw him do something that was totally insane.
That's nightmare fuel. I mean, I almost just got hit today.
Really?
Where?
You were almost one of 2.
No, like literally
Someone
here. I'm just driving and nice and slow, looking at my surroundings as I should.
Yeah.
And someone was backing out as I was
Oh,
passing
yeah.
them, and then just continued backing out. And I'm like trying to swerve, and then let me not swerve on the mic though. And I ended up having to honk because he still wasn't noticing that I'm right there, right behind him.
It's crazy. The same thing happened to me. I was really nice to the lady, though, because
Except
I
you
don't know
were
if
the one backing out. And
No, she was backing out, but she was driving the same car I have. And I don't know if you guys do this, but if it's the same kind of car you have, make and model, you're like, hey, we're kind of like, hey.
Kind of like the bikers.
You're kind of like nicer. You're like, okay, you have a Jeep too. I like you. And, and then the one thing that I have to get used to here is we tend to wave when we do something nice for someone. Americans will like wave like, hey, I did something nice. And this lady just looked at me like I was crazy and drove off.
Yeah, a lot of people
Yeah.
aren't expecting you to do nice things here,
Yeah,
so they're
like-
just expecting you to keep going. Everybody keep
Yeah,
going.
the kind
you
of
know?
courtesy that we're used to is a little different, I feel like.
Well, let's be honest. They go fast on. They're trained, from little children on tricycles. They probably know how to pass people on little tiny roads, and they just their whole lives they do it. And we come over here and we think, I got this. It's a little tiny road. There are little ditches on either side. We're bound to have something bad happen, distracted or not. But they just go by us so fast, and you're like, whew, how did you even do that? Like on two wheels.
And
on
they're
the
not even in
side.
Ferraris either. Fiat.
Pandas.
Pandas, exactly. Yeah.
I have a Fiat Panda, it's my husband's daily drive. Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
And we call it limoncello because it's yellow and cute. And we always have lemons dangling from the mirror. So if we see one with lemons dangling, that's probably us. But another thing about that is we just find it very fascinating how Italian culture is very like slow pace, slow living, live in the moment kind
one
of
step
things,
behind
but
the
not
wheel.
on the road. Oh no, that all goes out the window.
Wow. I bought a scooter a couple of years ago, like Motorino, whatever, moped type thing.
Can you be distracted on a scooter?
Oh yeah. I have a phone holder, right? So just like you got a phone holder in your car, well, some people have it built in, some got it stuck to the glass, but it's for navigation for me because I still get lost on the scooter, But I drive a little more calm, and I appreciate the other scooters on the road because of that. I try not to do too much crazy because I treat them with how I want to be treated now.
I did see someone on the scooter going around the roundabout like he was just a regular vehicle. I'm like, okay, hey,
No.
YOLO, I guess.
I don't know. Me, when I have to cross, I always wait for a full stop from the car because I don't trust
Yeah.
drivers
That's
that
good.
Totally
looks like they're about to stop, but then they don't.
And that's why she's never been in a wreck before.
I know,
so
maybe.
far,
Ooh,
so good.
tocchiamo
Knock on
ferro.
wood.
Tocchiamo ferro.
Tocchiamo ferro.
That's iron, by the way, not wood.
What does that mean? About you
Stronger.
guys are saying some Italian slang over
Instead
here.
of knock on woods, you
Well, they say touch iron in Italy. They don't touch wood. We touch wood. They touch iron.
Okay.
you knock on wood.
Yeah. So if you're an Italian American, I assume you have to touch
Do both.
both, like
You gotta do
iron and
both.
wood, and incrociamo le dita.
Yes.
Cross your
Your
fingers.
fingers crossed.
I thought it meant something else. Cross. I don't know. I didn't know what the dite was.
These are ditas.
Your dite.
Yes, incrociamo le dita, which I always think sounds so much nicer than the way the Germans say it, which is truca di dauma. I'm pressing my thumbs for you.
So, Rick, do you use your thumbs when you play golf?
It's funny you say that because I have only played golf once. I'm not of that ilk. I'm very blue collar. I'm like Happy Gilmore out on the links. But I hear there's an opportunity for me to maybe in the near future take part in some golf, some driving range.
Where?
Well, according to Giornale di Vicenza, recently the city is going to look at its first municipal golf driving range, and they're going to do it at the Peace Park.
Driving like driving their little scooters.
Golf cart?
No,
carts?
it's more like that episode of Seinfeld where Kramer was hitting the balls out into the sea and it got stuck in the whale.
Oh, no.
I don't think she watched Seinfeld.
And
Not the whale.
Seinfeld was a show a long time ago.
That sounds really made up.
No, I mean basically what it is it's for you to practice hitting the ball, and it's a driving range, and they bring you a bucket of balls, and you just get to go out there and have a few proseccos and have a good time. But I guess the idea is that they're going to have this at the Parco della Pace, and if you guys don't know what this is, you actually do. It's the other half of where Del Din is. So Caserma Del Din, where we have the headquarters of CTAF and the 173rd, is actually built on an old airfield, Damelin Airfield, and an airport. And what they did is they kind of split it up. Half of it became the U.S. base. The other half is now a park dedicated to peace. And after much ado, they finally opened it last year, and they're going to have events, and there's walking trails and things like that. But I guess the new idea, the proposal, is to include golf as a driving range, not actually.
It's like Top Golf, this thing where you just hit the ball out as far as you can.
It's kind of like that, yeah. It's to improve your swing so that when you actually do get out on a golf course, you've practiced a little bit the main aspect of golf. You know, Mark Twain actually said something about golf. It ruins a perfectly good walk.
He was you hung out with him before?
Well, yeah, he lived in Hartford, Connecticut,
quote.
and that's where I'm from. So we know a lot about Mark Twain. A lot of people think he was from Missouri or Mississippi, but he spent most of his life in Hartford, Connecticut.
So, Rick, have you been to that park yet?
You know, I was actually there when it was an airport years ago.
I'm talking about the park.
No, I haven't been in the park since it's open and you'll be rededicated. I look forward to getting out there, though.
I have.
And
Yes, I took my dogs there. It's nice. I really like it. They also have some dog areas for, I don't know, that you're.
how is that going to jive when they start having golf balls going? Because the dogs want to run after the.
That's it. Or are the guys going to want to like hit the little brown stuff that your dogs leave behind, you know? And like
That's a great idea. Yes.
combine things,
Yes,
you know.
yes, yes.
Instead of picking it up, you get the golf club
just
and
yeet
knock
it.
it out somewhere.
I mean, let's be honest. Golf ranges, golf courses can be a little tricky. I know that I lived next to a golf course when I was in college, and every now and then someone would slice. I think that's when it goes off to one side or the other. I don't know all the terms. And it would actually come out onto like the balcony of the apartment where I live. Like, you'd be having a drink out there. And so I'm just wondering, how's that going to be if they have people walking dogs and having events and then somebody's smacking golf balls around?
I don't know. I guess we're going to find out.
No windows broke.
Not my window. No, but it was interesting that it was right next to the golf course, and we would find those things. So, I think you know, the one story that was kind of intriguing to me. It was actually a little bit outside of our area. Is about a new bagel shop in Milano.
That's far.
It's 2 hours by train, although the high-speed rail now is going to get us there quicker or get us back quicker.
I think I
There
could
and
learn to
back.
make them in that amount of time, though.
It's not that hard. You just have to have some boiling water. I mean,
Okay.
you're basically torturing dough to make a
Okay.
bagel out of it.
Ooh, I
You
didn't
make
know
the
that.
dough and then you boil it before you bake it, and then some people freeze it and then you microwave it and then you toast it just to smear some cream cheese on it. You're like, the poor dough.
All right, it's
Just
faster
eat
to
bread.
drive there. Yeah, that's
beat
too
it
many-
into
too many
submission.
steps.
But yeah, you know, the interesting thing is Italians, by and large, with all the great bread products that we have here, have never really adopted the bagel.
Yeah.
You know,
All right. It's round. It's like a pizza. But, you know. Why
You know,
not?
hopefully this will become a trend. And
bagel pizzas are great, by the way. I mean, where is the best place to get a bagel locally? The commissary has two brands: Thomas's and Einstein
I
Brothers,
like Thomas.
I love that place when I lived in Colorado.
and it's famous, like the
I
states.
lived off of Einstein Bros in college.
So you know, and she calls it bros. She's like, she's that close to him. Einstein Bros.
I mean, they're bros, right? Wait, am I tripping? I'm not making that up.
I mean, actually,
yes, yes, they are.
it's fun.
Okay, don't be gaslighting me on this pod, all right?
When I go and reach for those, I know that they're like $6.16. So if there's 5 bagels, how much does that cost per bagel?
That's okay.
But I'll
That's
tell
a
you,
tough question.
but it's worth it. I
a
mean,
$1.08.
have you guys not had a bagel sandwich for like Sunday brunch? You put eggs and bacon and cheese.
Is that a New England thing, though? Is it more New Englandy? Bagels?
Nah, I mean, I think
I've had bagel sandwich.
Yeah. Okay. All right. that's
bagels
two.
tend to be a Jewish thing.
It's a
I think
us
they
against
came.
them thing. We haven't had it, but you guys have. So.
You're not part of the cool kids club.
If you go to the Northeast, it's like Jewish delis would have them. Now you have all these bagel chains and stores and whatnot. But the story is basically about this New York bagel place that's opening in Milan, and you know, trying to promote that sort of thing. Milan, obviously, like a little mini New York. You know, it's kind of a metropolitan area sort of thing.
I'm gonna tell Milan you said that. You call them mini New York. See if they like it or not. Maybe they like it. It's
They've
cool.
got the traffic, they got the graffiti, they got the
tall
crowds.
buildings.
Now they've got the bagels.
Now they got the bagels.
Period.
So, yeah, no, I mean, honestly, I think if someone were to open up a bagel shop off post, like nearby, and have all the schmears, you know, all the different things that you can put on it, it would make a killing. One, because Americans would dig it. And two, because Italians would be like, ooh, what's that? I'll try it. It's something new. Because, I mean, it seems to me like we have like an overload of like sushi bars,
Oof.
not enough bagel shops, maybe.
Not even one.
Not even.
Exactly. So that entrepreneurial person who hears this should be going, I can open up a bagel shop near the army base and I'll make a killing.
You heard it here. There's a demand.
That's right. So with that, thank you guys for being on the podcast today, talking about the Italian news.
Voices of Vicenza.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
learning about what's going on in the community. So everybody out there, you now have to know that there is more going on than you knew. So Italian News, make sure you check it out. We got to go. Thanks
See
a lot,
you next
you guys.
time.
Ciao.
Bye.